Oliver Queen is alive. The Starling City resident was found by fishermen in the North China Sea 5 days ago. 5 years after he was missing and presumed dead following the accident at sea, which claimed the Queen's gambit. Queen was a regular tabloid presence and a fixture at the Starling City club scene. Shortly before his disappearance, he was acquitted of assault charges stemming from a highly publicized drunken altercation with paparazzi. Queen is the son of Starling City billionaire Robert Queen, who was also on board but now officially confirmed as deceased. Over the past 15 years, Mr. Redmond has withdrawn more than $30 million from the plan's account. Mr. Redmond claims refunding the Halcyon pension plan has always been his intent. But sources say Redmond was coerced by the vigilante, who to this day...
This guy gets more airtime than the Kardashians.
Attorney for shipping magnate Martin Summers has confirmed his client has no intention of testifying, maintaining his innocence in the wrongful death of Victor Nocenti. Nocenti's body was found 4 weeks ago. We'll keep you updated as more information becomes available. Carl Rasmussen was found shot to death in his home earlier this evening. The police will not comment if there's a connection between Mr. Rasmussen's death and the murder of James Holder a few nights ago. Mr. Rasmussen leaves behind a wife and 3 children. Anthony Benza was arrested last night. The police confiscated a warehouse full of illegal prescription drugs with a street value estimated in the millions. Several unconfirmed witnesses reported seeing the Starling City vigilante leaving the scene with another unknown accomplice, possibly a woman. The SCPD may not be willing to go on the record, but traffic cameras got the entire heist in this exclusive. A sting operation to catch the notorious Starling City vigilante wreaked havoc last night, despite the police's failed attempt to apprehend the vigilante. Police have continued to insist that their warnings remain. This archer is to be considered armed and dangerous. Should you find yourself in harm's way, as always, call 911. So far, the police are unwilling to comment, but unsubstantiated eyewitness reports claims that the Starling City vigilante attacked Mrs. Queen in her office earlier tonight. She was unharmed in the assault.
Excuse me?
Lawyers for John Nichols spoke to the press today. They say they're pleased the DA declined to indict their client on charges stemming from the recent fire in one of Nichols' buildings. The scene outside of the courtroom where Nichols was released this afternoon was not surprisingly intense.
100%.
More on the story out of the Glades. The kidnapper seems to have another victim and is broadcasting the feed to his website. A warning to viewers, this is live footage, so we're not sure what we're about to see. Starling City is expected to be host of this year's Festival of Lights exhibition. In other news, the bodies of Eric and Nancy Moore were found early this morning. The couple were being represented by attorney Laurel Lance of CNRI in a lawsuit against financier Edward Rasmus. Miraculously, their 7-year-old son Taylor survived the horrific attack. 6 scientists and 3 security personnel are confirmed killed in the massacre. Among the dead, respected seismologist Brian Markov. A spokesperson for Unidac Industries says a comment would be forthcoming.
Mom, we need to talk.
Later, Oliver.
Parents and families of all the victims to see how they're coping with their loss. Last year, when Oliver Queen returned to Starling City, he was met with flowers and well wishes. However, today, down at Glades Memorial, he was met with a far less cordial homecoming. The question is no longer, where have you been, Oliver Queen? Now it's, but what have you done for me lately? Mr. Queen was not available for comment. Gathered here despite the rash of bombings that have plagued the city. Some have called Sebastian Blood's Unity Rally a cynical and dangerous PR stunt for his mayoral campaign, but the crowd continues to grow. After Queen's impressive speech earlier today, some pundits are suggesting her candidacy may not be so far-fetched. And while Blood's campaign has yet to issue a public response to Mrs. Queen's announcement...
I warned you not to underestimate Moira Queen.
What do you want me to do?
ADA Adam Donner announced the return of Laurel Lance to the DA's office after a brief sabbatical. She will lead the prosecution of Mr. Bertinelli. Jury selection starts today.
Mrs. Queen's problem with my proposals is that they will be paid for by the 1%.
It's
That won't cover a fraction of what you propose, but it will limit their abilities to hire people.
All right, that's time, and I will remind the candidates to please refrain from interrupting. Now we have the next in our series of video questions submitted by Starling City voters. This one comes from Thea Queen. Okay, there must be some mistake.
Help! Somebody help me, please!
Thank you for coming, everyone. Thank you. As today's tragedy has reminded us, we're at war. For 6 months, we have been besieged by a nameless and a faceless organization that seems hell-bent on destroying our city. You know them as the Ghosts. And while they may be anonymous, their leader is not. He has a face, he has a name, and I think that it is high time the people of Star City know the truth about who he is. His name is Damien Dark. He controls the Ghosts on behalf of an organization known as Hive. Hive wants this city to die. Now, I will be distributing this, the only known photograph of Mr. Dark, to every news outlet and social media feed in the country.
Mr. Queen, have time to answer a few questions.
I'm not a candidate anymore. I'm just here to support the new mayor.
So no comment on the write-in results?
What write-in results?
48% of the electorate wrote in your brother's name on their ballots. That's a historic showing for a candidate who pulled out of the race. I'll let you and your former opponent catch up.
I will be taking questions now.
Do you have any comments on rumors that this shooting was in retaliation for the preceding administration's failure to pass a gun control ordinance?
Mr. Edlund is clearly a disturbed individual, but I can't comment on his motivations at this time.
What is your administration's position on the Star City gun registry?
That we will be looking into it further.
What's your administration position on gun control?
We're going to examine all sides of that.
What is your personal opinion?
That is complicated.
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor, but 7 of your staffers are dead and others severely injured. Don't you think you owe them a response beyond it's complicated?
I do. I owe it to them. I don't owe it to any of you. We're done here. Thank you.
This marks only the 2nd time in the 140-year history of this city that a mayor has faced impeachment. In 1898, Mayor Prescott was removed from office. We'll see what fate awaits Oliver Queen, who's stepping into the building now. I spent the afternoon speaking with Gayakeed's father. What do you have to say to him and the families of all of Prometheus's victims?
Well, I would say to them what I'm saying to you. We are doing everything that we possibly can to bring Mr. Chase to justice.
Do you have anything for us other than canned platitudes? Oliver Queen is alive. The Starling City resident was found by fishermen in the North China Sea 5 days ago. Are the rumors true?
The Green Arrow really bad.
Did Oliver Queen escape?
Do you have any idea who's under that mask?
We have reason to believe that a vigilante impersonating the Green Arrow is out there. While we're still pursuing leads as to the identity of this unknown assailant, we can tell you with 100% certainty that he is not Oliver Queen. This is someone new.
You said assailant. Does that mean City Hall considers this new Green Arrow a threat?
To the rule of law, absolutely. Star City continues to employ a zero-tolerance policy against any and all acts of vigilantism. Anyone found committing or aiding and abetting these acts will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.